Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Creative Concept Crafts with the first of 3 videos with the beautiful Dress to Impress collection. This video we're going to be making this really cute, darling little hat. There's the dress that goes with it and of course the easel card along with a matching box. So this is the hat. So what do we need to create the pieces? They're on 2 mats. I've split them into the hat base, which you've got all the deep yellow pieces, and the mat 1 and contrast, I've called it, on the other piece. So the pale lemon pieces are on the mat 1 decor and contrast, and the deep yellow are on the base. Okay, so we've got the hat base, that's the hat top, that's the band for round the sides, the decorative pieces, and then they've got all the little pieces that create the tail. So all I've done up to now is just pre-scored all the lines. There's a line on the end of that's just a placement gluing line, so don't actually crease that one. We're just going to start off with a little bit of simple matting and layering. So first of all, I'm matting up the decor panel for the top of the hat. So I just place in position, just centre. There's a little edge all the way around before you get to the dotted line there. Just flip over and burnish it down well. So there we have. Now I'm going to add the band around the side of the hat. I've done a little bit of glittering already on the band and the decor hat panel for the top. So I wanted that to dry. Glitter gets absolutely everywhere. I don't know if you're the same. I look like I've been doused in it. So just ignoring that 1/2 inch at the top, just mat that up with an even spacing from one end. So you can see I've ignored that and it just comes a little mat inside of that decor, the dotted line. So again, just burnish that down. And we're now ready to start constructing the hat. So just push all the teeth down to about a 90-degree angle. And then we're going to bend the band into as near as you can to a circle. Now I've used a 220 gram card here, which is my normal. You could use lighter or actually done it in paper. So the first one, the prototype that I did, and I'll probably show you in the video, I actually did in 100 gram paper. The pink and blue hat that you'll see, that's been done in a double-sided paper that I used, again 100 gram. I'm a digital crafter, so that's something that I had in my stash that I just printed out. So all I'm doing at the minute is just very, very slowly and gently gradually ease that band into position. Anything with a circle always takes a little bit of time and patience till you get it into position. I've got to wait until my glue starts to bite and then I can move on. So it always takes a couple of minutes to get it going, and once you get going, then usually it's pretty straightforward. Once you get towards the other end, glue that 1/2 inch overlap band. And then once you cover that over, there's just a mat's width gap of the band, which will be the back of the hat, and that will be covered up by the decor. So I'm just pushing down all the way around on the inside, pushing with my finger on the outside, pushing with my finger on the outside, inside and outside all the way. Make sure all those little tabs are down and housed. So I'm just rolling it round between my fingers, making sure everything's where it needs to be. And there you have the piece in position with that little overlap at the back. So now just pop those teeth inside until they're again at about a 90-degree angle. And again, I'm just adding glue to each one of the teeth. Now I'm offsetting this. The back band goes to the closest to the back. Can you see it's not even? That's because I want to put the little ribbon attachment on the back. So I'm just putting a weight on that. I'm just putting my glue pot on actually until it's ready, until it starts to bite. Now I've sorted these out into alternate colours, and I'm just adding a tiny little bit of glue on the fold back flap, matching to the top and to the bottom. So you want a level top, level bottom, so that they're just edge to edge on the bottom, and it's just the overlap pieces that you're tucking inside. So the bit that you're gluing goes underneath the flap from the next piece. You'll see this better if you look at the video of the dress, because they're slightly larger pieces. So these are I think they're 1-inch circles, so they're quite tiny. Like I said, you can use quite a number of weights of cardstock here. The paper, I have to admit, is much easier to manipulate. This is 220, so I've gone as heavy as I can go. Certainly wouldn't advise you to go any heavier than the 220, but probably a 120, 140, somewhere around there would be perfect. Like I said, the blue and pink dress I did in 100-gram paper. So there we have, it's like just over a semicircle of the little decorative pieces. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of 2 more and just tuck them inside of the contrast pieces. So on this piece I've got 5 of the main colour and 2 contrasts. The other 3 pieces that are left I will add to the box top. So that's now ready to add to the hat. Isn't that pretty? I was actually just strolling through Pinterest and just saw some origami folds, and I thought, oh, I really like that. Excuse me. This is the prototype that I did, and that's just been done in 100-gram recycled paper. The same with the hat, that was before all the decoration. But if you look at that band there, wouldn't that be beautiful for a bride without the hat, with maybe a little bit of net as a veil? Just a thought for you there. Okay, so I'm just curving that a little bit, and I'm just going to pop it on the back with some hot glue. It extends beyond the bottom of the hat, but that's what we want to do. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue just at the top edges, and I'm just going to squash that in just ever so slightly so it's just sitting away from the hat. And that's one darling dress to impress hat. Isn't that so, so beautiful? And watch out for the other videos in the collection. Thank you. Bye for now.